The power of words. There is a saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. This is the story of how the words of one man decimated the lives of millions. When Adolf Hitler was elected Chancellor of Germany in 1933, he was already the leader of the Nazi Party, a group that believed in what they called a racially pure Germany. Hitler's rise to power brought many changes. An eloquent speaker, he had many followers and admirers of all ages. Hitler soon held Germany in an iron fist. Eager to rise up after their defeat in World War I, much of the German population believed Hitler would make them a powerful nation once more. Soon Hitler had amassed a vast German army, ready and willing to do as he wished. What Hitler wished for was the extermination of entire populations, Jews, gypsies, homosexuals, and more. He began slowly. Using his skill at delivering powerful speeches, Hitler convinced his followers that he had a solution to their problem. First, the changes were small. Jewish people were not allowed out late at night. They could not use certain public places and had to wear stars on their clothing to identify them as Jews. Soon it became much worse. People were rounded up in large groups. Some were first sent to ghettos, but most were eventually deported to concentration camps such as Auschwitz. These people were stuffed into cattle cars, where they were forced to stay for days before they arrived at the camps. Some didn't survive the journey. Even more did not survive the first selection at the camps. Many survivors recall the last time they saw their family as being the day they arrived in the camp. Those that survived the first selection had to work hard to stay alive. Many were forced to do hard manual labor. Even children were forced to endure the horrors of the concentration camps. Food and other necessities were very scarce. Many who were not killed outright by the Nazis died of starvation, dehydration, and disease. When the camps were liberated, it was found that only a small percentage of those who had come to the camps had survived the Holocaust. Pastor Martin Niemöller is attributed this quote: "In Germany, they first came for the communists, and I didn't speak up because I wasn't a communist. Then they came for the Jews, and I didn't speak up because I wasn't a Jew. Then they came for the trade unionists, and I didn't speak up because I wasn't a trade unionist. Then they came for the Catholics, and I didn't speak up because I was a Protestant. Then they came for me, and by that time, no one was left to speak up." The words of one man are responsible for the most heinous crime against humanity in living memory. We have no way of knowing how many people were killed, but it is estimated that 11 million people died in the Holocaust. 6 million of them were Jewish, 250,000 were gypsies, and 1.5 million were children.